Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. Today is Friday, September 11th, and we know what September 11th is. So there's a lot of observance for September 11th for what happened some time ago. Today, we're going to be discussing real quick about unemployment. And it's a couple of things that I want to hit on, and the fact that a previous video I spoke about Illinoisans getting their unemployment, I guess, on the 8th, in which that's what it says. Again, you can always go to unemploymentpua.com, but I would prefer for you to come here and I give you the information. So basically what we have is now Illinois states, as of today, it states that the status is paid. So now I'm under the assumption that paid or payment pending meant that, well, not payment pending, but it said something before that in the aspects of we were actually, or whoever was on unemployment was actually getting paid. So back to the point. The point is that now it says paid on Illinois. It says paid, and it says estimated pay date 9/9. From my previous video, it said 9/8, but there was a holiday in there, so I don't know if that played any preference. But the point is that now it actually says paid, which now I'm under the assumption that that means that they paid the state, so the state has the money. So more importantly, it says weeks paid 3, unpaid 2. So if that's the case, then basically when Illinois people get their unemployment on, I guess, Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, because I believe it happens on Wednesdays. From my understanding, I believe whoever's in the city do it weekly, whoever's in the suburbs do it every 2 weeks or bi-weekly. For it to say weeks paid 3, don't expect 5 weeks, $1,500. Expect for it to say or to read 900. So 300 times the 3 is 900, and I guess they owe for 2. Because if you remember, it was in executive order. So the funds came from FEMA, and the fact that the funds came from FEMA means that the money was limited. So it was first come, first served basis, and also from the fact of when the money came from FEMA, it was only a certain specific amount of money that was in FEMA. So the most important thing is trying to get the stimulus bill passed so they can include the unemployment in the stimulus bill so that everybody can be paid correctly or as they were paid before. Some other states that were paid recently, Massachusetts, Michigan. Michigan was on 9/10. I know somebody that's interested in Michigan, so 9/10. We got Minnesota paid, Mississippi paid. But more importantly, before I end this video, I'm seeing that some of them says paid and depleted. So when it says paid and depleted, it's usually the one I'm looking at is Missouri. It says paid depleted, and it says that they paid for 6, so owed is 0. So it looks like paid depleted, meaning that if Illinois still has 2 more unpaid, that they still may pay it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you all, but basically what I'm saying is that Illinois says paid, but it says paid 3, meaning 3 weeks, unpaid 2. But there's other states that says paid depleted. Ours doesn't say paid depleted, it just says paid. So the ones that I see that says paid depleted, everyone that says paid depleted says paid 6 weeks, unpaid 0. Everyone that I see. So we got Arizona paid depleted, paid 6 in the green, unpaid 0. Another paid paid depleted, Missouri, paid 6, 0, or unpaid 0. Another one is Montana, paid depleted, paid 6, unpaid 0. and the last one paid depleted is Texas. And Texas did good because they paid all of it, and they were like one of the first. So paid 6, unpaid 0. So that's where we at on the unemployment. So expect at least 3 weeks of pay. I would still say on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, I would say expect $900 along with whatever your amount is. Now, I can't say whether the weeks are retroactive. I think that they'll probably do them as a total, because you can't go and say, well, we paid you 3 weeks past, but then it starts on the actual day Wednesday. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you can't say, here's $900, but then the pay starts on Wednesday. Meaning, say hypothetically somebody got $300 and they say, oh, the $300 is active now, so on Wednesday you start getting $600. I'm not sure about that, because of the simple fact that if they're paying for retroactive, so I would be under the assumption that they're paying for retroactive the previous weeks and not a current week, because the funds only go so far. So eventually, just as the 4 states that I mentioned, funds will be depleted. So I hope I didn't confuse everybody, because it made sense to me. But I understand that's probably it. Just wanted to hit on the unemployment today, and that's basically it. Today is Friday. Everybody enjoy their day. Please press subscribe. It's helpful. Please press the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms and make sure that it kind of pushes the video content. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, thinkers.